everybody. Welcome back to Hotwordz Lyrical Theater. I am your host, KayBee. I am here, of course, with our co-host, Roderick the writer, as we know. And our guest right now is the talented, the award-winning artist, the CEO and Vice President of the Compton Artists Alliance, Miss Rosie. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, both of you guys, Gigi the storyteller and Hotwordz Lyrical. I appreciate it.
So we're just gonna jump right into it because I know it's been a long day for you. I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking out with us.
No, it's okay.
So the Compton Artists Alliance, what made you start? How did we get into it?
So I actually did not officially start the organization. I have, in a sense, helped with getting it going. So the Compton Artists Alliance was initially started by Corey Nash, who's our co-CEO, and Greta Mendel, who sits as the co-founder over the Compton Arts Council. They didn't exactly start the Compton Artists Alliance, but what it is they wanted to create an organization that does what we're doing. Corey and I met a couple years ago, and me being a community artist, he wanted me to come in and just kind of facilitate and help him with navigating the arts community. And me being the very anal kind of person that I am, it's very hard for me to not jump into situations and want to be a part of in any way that I possibly can. So I ended up becoming co-founder and then also sitting on the board as vice president and organizing the majority of our shows that we've had, and really just bringing in a lot of artists that I need to be a part of our shows and help with constructing what we have now.
Okay, so just to backtrack a little bit, how long have you been working actively as an artist, or how long have you been doing art?
I've been doing art since I was about 10. I've been a working artist since I was 17. I had my first actual art show where I sold pieces when I was 18 years old in San Diego, California. I don't know, I've been doing art since then, and it's been a continuous goal.
Didn't you quit school to pursue art?
I did quit school to pursue art full time.
What did your parents have to say about that?
I didn't know. I wasn't listening. They had a lot to say. I didn't really listen because my mind was already set. And just I knew that I had to choose my own personal happiness over someone else's idea of what they wanted for me.
Okay, I definitely understand. So now, jumping back to Compton Artists Alliance,
Right.
Where do you see, saying as president, of course, on the board, what's the direction that you want to see for the future? How do you hope to help the next generation of artists?
Well, I definitely want to help the next generation of artists be more prepared for the business world behind art, because a lot of times, especially even when you're in school as an artist, you're not taught the business aspect of things unless you're obviously double majoring in school for art and business at the same time. So a lot of times you come straight out of fashion school and you think someone's going to land you this great job, but that's not the case, because a lot of times it's very marginalized. There's a specific group of people that they're already targeting that they want to work in these fields. So a lot of times you have to create opportunities for yourself. And especially with us being in the community that we're in, where a lot of blacks and browns are, we're not usually those top picks for these huge gallery positions that are happening internationally. Those spaces don't really look a lot like ours, so a lot of times we're having to create our own spaces. So that's what I want for the next generation, is to not be blindsided like my generation was into thinking that all these doors are going to be open for you, because they're not. And that's the reality of the world we live in. And to prepare themselves and to work together more than anything, and to like separate themselves from their ego so that they can move forward as business creatives.
You know, it's something that you mentioned, business. It's something that I've noticed, and myself and other KayBee have noticed as well, is when you focus in on the business side, it's almost like we have to, because if you don't, you're going to almost get ripped off for your money.
Of course you are.
And so as we started to realize, okay, we need to start not only learning and teaching other people, other artists about the business side, but they can also help create that wealth that we need to create within ourselves. So yes, especially long term. You see so many artists, like say rappers nowadays, like they'll make 1 or 2 CDs or something, and then we never hear from them again. And when you start learning the business side, you start to see like, okay, man,
That's why.
it's not just in the music industry. It's also with the artists, the painters, the writers, the vocalists, everything, everybody. So
See, but even with you in art, because at the end of the day, your skill is there. The skill is always going to be there. The longevity comes in knowing how to not only market yourself, but where to go, where is your market, knowing how to target the right audience, knowing when to set up, not to set up. And I'm noticing that's something, of course, that we don't learn. So for you personally, has it been like certain challenges that you're like, I wish there was someone there to kind of help guide this?
Oh, extremely. Especially when I look back, even when you made the comment about how did your parents feel about that. The fact that maybe had my parents been more like, Rosie, learn more about the business aspect before you decide to go in that, instead of completely just shutting down the idea of it, you know, because it's not impossible to be a museum owner. It's possible. It's not impossible to be a record label owner. It's not impossible. But if someone is giving you those tools, like, okay, you love music, look at the different layers of music versus just making music. Why not own a corporation where you can bring in musicians and teach music? Now you're making finances through what you love. And that's what I feel like we're trying to do with Compton Artists Alliance, myself, Corey, and everyone else who sits on the board, is we have such a love for the arts, and I say all of the arts because there's so many mainstreams of arts that you can touch on. And that's why we're trying our hardest to cultivate that space for people to feel comfortable to come in, but then also encouraging them to not really, you know, feel as though I'm just a painter, you know, like, okay, be a painter, but then market your art. And in a sense, capitalize off your art too, because if you want to be an artist, you have to eat at the end of the day, you know? And if you don't want to have to force yourself behind someone's desk, and this is what you want to do, you're gonna have to turn yourself into a business person. Period.
that's that's what something we realized. You can't rely on other people. Let's say you make the art great, but you still gotta promote it yourself. You gotta market it yourself. And we can ask other people to help us promote it, but nobody can promote your work like you can. Nobody's heart is as fully in it as yours is. You know, like other people might love it as well, but it's your baby. So unless you're there marketing and promoting yourself, it's going to be very difficult for other customers, I guess, to actually catch on to your vibe, catch on to your purpose.
With that too, I noticed it's not just marketing your work, it's marketing yourself, like your brand. So there are people, and you know, we won't name them, but their work isn't the best, but their brand is amazing. You love their brand. So it's part of, yes, this is my work and I'm very proud of it, and you like my work, but you're gonna more so buy it because you like me as a person, because you recognize my brand that I built for myself. And a lot of times, especially the younger generations, we weren't taught how to build a brand. We're like winging it. Social media came in and we're in that transitional state where we're still trying to figure it out. The kids that are like 18, 19 right now, they're making a lot of money off of stuff that they were taught. We had to learn it. So I think it's great that you guys are kind of incorporating how to teach the artists that are a part of it what to do, how to build, and where to grow from there.
Thank you.
So how would one become a part of the Compton Artists Alliance?
Well, it's not like we have a paper process or anything. It's more just, you know, committing to being a part of. You know, if you have a passion for the arts, you don't even have to be an artist, because we have a lot of people who sit on our board who are not artists. They just have a huge love for the arts and a love for community as well, because I think a really big part of our community is art. You know, we're creatives by nature. So come to a meeting, come to a show and help set up chairs, set up tables, take pictures at an event and tag us, you know.
And how do we get that information? Where do we go to find you?
So on social media, we're at Compton Artists, and that's plural Artists Alliance. For email, we're at ComptonArtistAlliance@gmail.com, and we're also on Facebook for Compton Artists Alliance. But remember, plural artists, there's an S at the end.
That's important, because when you think about it, when you say the word artist, yes, there's still is. Okay, so again, she just said the social media. Again, it's Compton Artists Alliance with an S, plural, social media, Facebook, and then it's Compton Artists Alliance @gmail.com.
Yes, correct.
Okay, for more information on how you can join and how you can help out and be a part of this great cause.
Yes, and we also have an event coming up Our event will actually be here at the Center for Sustainable Community over on Rosecrans in Compton, California. The event will take place on August 24th, 2019. More information about that will be posted on our social media within about a week or two to come, so please be on the lookout. And you can always directly email us if you're wanting to know more information about how you can be a participant in helping us with organizing, setting up, planning, or even if you would like to showcase work or vend work, or even if you want to vend food too. We're open for all of those. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Rosie, for being here with us today. We truly appreciate it. Roderick, did you have anything to add?
That's it.
That's perfect. That was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Hotwordz Lyrical Theater. Again, I'm KayBee, Roderick, Rosie. Y'all, and we're out. See you next time.
This is Gigi, and we ended it right here. NHSLAcounty.org. They pulled together this wonderful event, so come on out. It was dope. They had great entertainment. Yes, they did. And we're gonna step up here and speak with one of the facilitators. You're on the Hotwordz Lyrical Theater, and we thank you for your graciousness for having us here.
Thank you for coming. This has been a great event in Compton.
It's wonderful. That's
Yes.
why we came out, and we're going to continue supporting it and promoting it.
Good.
So more people could come out, because it's like really groovy, all the vendors that came out.
Something for everybody.
It certainly was.
Yes.
It was great. So I know you're busy, and how do people want to contact you if they want to know more about?
Okay, so go to our website, nhslacounty.org. And we're on Instagram, NHSLA County, and we're on Facebook, NHSLAC. All right, find us.
And give your name again.
Arnetta Mack. I'm the Community
There you
Engagement
go.
Coordinator.
Get with her so we can all connect and grow together.
Yes,
this is wonderful.
absolutely. Okay.
Down in the city of Compton. Six in the city.
How you guys doing today?
Colbert's, I just got here to you. I didn't get any of your wonderful food, but I'll be here next month, and I'm gonna come here first.
Are you the DJ?
No, I'm actually the producer of Hotwordz Lyrical Theater, and that's what we're broadcasting right now, because we support independent artists, poets, singers, all that for 10 years. We've been doing it. And then also with Hotwordz, we support independent business owners and entrepreneurs and get the word out that Colbert Southern Gourmet food.
Southern gourmet foods.
So there it is.
Southern gourmet foods.
Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, all that. You have a website?
No, we just have an Instagram.
Okay, that's good enough. So get with them and find out what's cooking. All right. And we cannot forget Smokin Joe's Chili at gmail.com. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
No Smoky Joe either, did you?
Excuse me?
You didn't come have
I know, but I'm pissed about that. But where can I find you? Where are you? Pop up.
Do you want to take something home? You want something to
Yes,
try?
I do.
Could we give her a little chili in a bowl? Yeah.
Just a little
Put
bit.
Put a little rice at the bottom.
Girl, go ahead.
Okay. Can we do
Oh,
that?
see, entrepreneurs and small business owners, they always bring the love, eh? And guess what? They got that California, eh? We like that, we like that. We're wrapping up right here. This is Gigi, the storyteller. He's the one to talk to. Are you the owner? You started this gig?
Yes, I am. David Colbert. I'm David Colbert. This is my lovely wife, Yolanda Colbert, 39 years. I got my two
Alright.
granddaughters, Leslie Colbert and Noelle Colbert. We're the Colbert family.
Teaching business
Yes,
to the
teaching
young
them-
ones
teaching them
early.
business,
That's what I'm
teaching
talking
how to be
about.
masters instead of slaves. That's what it's all about.
Oh,
Okay.
because I'm in food handling too. I saw those gloves.
No, we so food's over, so we just cleaning up.
All right, there we go.
Thank you guys so much for having us. You know, this is my home. In fact, I met my wife in this building 45 years ago. We've been married 39 years.
Okay, another Comptonite.
Yeah, this
Me
is my
too.
most valuable market I do, because this is where I'm from.
Oh, that's
Thank you
see,
guys so much. God
that's
bless
what I keep
you.
saying. It's not where you from, it's where you belong.
Where you
I grew
belong.
up, born and raised in Compton.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I don't reside in Compton. I would
Yeah.
like to, but hey,
yeah, I still
I
got
come
a
back
house.
and do what I do, support my
Thank you so
community.
much.
We're gonna end it right here with Smokin Joe's. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the food is good, and I'm gonna do a video let you know the food is good. All right, peace, love, and light. Hotwordz Lyrical Theater. We catch up with you next month.